Okay, everybody, welcome back. I'm gonna finish cash stuffing for this double income week. In the previous video, I'm gonna link it. In the previous video, I stuffed into my wallet and into this binder, which is my bills binder. And I'm gonna do the rest of the stuffing now into the remaining binders here. I do it in two parts because they get really long and I know not everybody has time to watch the entire videos, so you can come back and watch the second part when you're ready, or go back and watch the first part when you're ready, whatever works for you. But that being said, thank you for joining again. This is a remainder, the remaining money. I don't know exactly how much it is because I didn't do the math like that this time. Off to the side here is 50 for my husband. In the previous video, that's the personal spending money that he got. So that being said, we're gonna move on with the cash stuffing. We're gonna go into the auto binder, which is this one. And not too long ago, I finished auto registration 1 and 2. We finished they were fully funded, and we didn't stuff them for a long time because they were done, and we just waited until being closer to the due date to go pay for that. But now we're back at it again. We're starting again with auto registration number 1, and the numbers are so small. They're like very very manageable. Like, so if you have if you've ever been in that situation where you don't have the money for your registration, this is probably a good idea. This method is probably a good idea. We save every week for the registrations for our cars. So for example, for our newer car, it's close to like $350 what we paid the last time. So we save for a similar amount, just divide it over 52 weeks, or probably 50 weeks, just to have the money before it's due. That being said, in this envelope, I'm gonna do $8. Okay, so $8. And I'm gonna make change eventually. Right now, I'm just gonna let it pile up into let it be ones for now. Let's see how much it is. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So $24 into this binder. And I do have trackers here that I'm gonna update later. Auto registration number 2 is getting $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same concept. Take the whole number, divide it by however many weeks you have, and then that also depends too. So if you don't get paid weekly, if you get paid every 2 weeks, then you would cut that number in half. So say if you have 50 weeks to get to your goal, then you would do 25 times. So you would save 25 times. Let's see how much we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So $12 here. I think I had said previously like that. Sorry. I said previously that my husband and I like to save for these things very slowly. We just take it easy, and it's one of those things that we don't worry about because we're saving little bits at a time. So auto insurance would be next, but that bill is being processed this weekend. So we're gonna pause on saving for a week or 2, and then we're gonna start it up again. And our auto insurance policy is a 6-month policy. And so we do that. We take essentially whatever we paid the last time. I round up and then divide by however many weeks I have left to get to that number. And this time around, we were really, really lucky, and our bill ended up being a lot less. So we had a little over $100 left that I put into the 100 envelope challenge and into some other savings challenges that I have in this binder here. So yeah, that worked out so well for us. So auto insurance is being skipped this week. Auto maintenance is next. It's gonna get 30. 20, 30, that's my last 10. And so now we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50. So 150. Now I was asking my husband earlier today what he thinks would be a good number to stop this one at. Like, what should it be? Because this isn't for like tires, and it's not for emergencies. This is for routine maintenance. So I don't know. What do you guys think? You can put it in the comments what you think, or if you have an auto maintenance fund, what is your number? What's your goal number? Where do you stop putting money into the fund? Okay. Driver's ed is next. Driver's ed is getting $25, and this is for, we're saving for driver's school for my oldest son. So in cash we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So 100 here in cash, plus in the bank, let's see, in the bank there is $200. So 300 in total for driver's ed. We are more than halfway done. I believe the driving school is a little over 500. So we're getting close. He's gonna be driving soon. Okay, so we're done with that binder. The next binder is this lavender binder. And let's see. Emergency fund is in the bank. We have $1,000. Christmas is getting 25. And this is not Christmas for this year. This is Christmas for next year. So we're saving for the next Christmas, because this year we're doing something different. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So 100 here in Christmas, plus I don't know, I think it's like 175 in the bank. I'm not too sure, I don't remember. So that's Christmas. Back to school is getting 40. And so now it has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60. So 160 in cash. And I believe 320 in the bank. Okay. Jeez, this is not cooperating. Okay. So this is for back to school for next year. We're at the beginning of November right now, and I'm doing this now because every year we come around to back to school and we have like $1,000, and like $1,000 is not enough for 3 kids. So we're gonna move on, and next is down payment. So down payment for our home. We are not going to cash stub this category this week, but we are sending money to our high yield savings account. So we didn't want to withdraw the money this time, but we do have some money here. We do have $400 here in cash that when it gets to 500, I'll deposit it and transfer it to the bank. So we're done with this envelope. This binder. We're done with this binder. Next is this binder here. We're gonna go into our 1K savings challenge. This binder is still pretty new, so it doesn't stay flat. This is my $1 savings challenge. Oh, my $2 challenge. Since we're here, we're gonna add these 2 into this challenge. And we will check off 2 more. Okay. So now we have 4 of those $2 bills in here. And this is just for when I have those random $2 bills, which I do get them from time to time. A $100 savings challenge. We're not going to worry about that right now. We're coming to our $1,000 savings challenge. We're going to add $25. And we will check off another slot. So in the savings challenge, each icon is $25, and then in total it'll be $1,000. Okay. So that is done. I do try to save into that $1,000 challenge every week. It doesn't always happen that I have to skip it, but we've been pretty good about putting money into that one. So that one is done. And then our last binder for this cash stuffing is the kids binder. Well, last for the sinking funds, the kids binder. And we're going to put $20 into shoes. So we have $50 now. And then I don't track for these binders, these categories. Shoes is gonna get 70. 20, 40, 60, and then 70. Okay, 70 into here. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So 100 here in clothes. And we're gonna be using this money pretty soon. The kiddos are gonna need like some sweaters and probably some t-shirts for them too. So last in this binder is the kiddos. They each are gonna get $5. And I don't count their money unless if they are adding into it. And then that's when we count the money. So that kiddo got 5. The next kiddo is getting 5. And this is money that they save, and we just recently started. Well, we've been actually adding $5 a week probably for like 2 months now. They save a percentage of whatever money they get from birthdays, Christmas, random days when they get money from whatever reason. For whatever reason, if they get money, they save a percentage. So let's see, that's it for this binder. So we're left with 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16. So we have $16 left. And I think that I'm going to come into the 100 envelope challenge. I usually do write it in to the cash stuffing. This time I didn't, but it's okay. We can do it this time. So, I recently completed the second round of the smaller numbers in this challenge. So you can see that I checked off 1 through 30 because I stuffed those. And when I finished that, I unstuffed it and made a change. And then I stuffed the larger numbers. So I was able to do 56, I believe. I think it was 55 to 62. That's what I was able to do. So I unstuffed 1 through 30, and then I got bigger bills, and then I restuffed 54 through 62. I had to add a few dollars to have enough for that, but it worked out so well. And I find it easier to do this challenge this way because I'm not worried about having to stuff the larger numbers. I'm just more concerned about stuffing the smaller numbers, and then the majority of the money that is used to stuff the smaller numbers comes from whatever's left over in my wallet, and then I might do a number or two in my weekly cash stuffing, or in my budgeting. With that being said, I think I'm gonna do numbers. I think I could do 5 and 6 since I have 2 5s here. So we'll do 5 and 6. this time. Okay. And this will be the third time that I'm starting this method of the smaller numbers. So 5 and 6. And I need to check off, I need to do a different color though this time. Maybe I can do maybe this color. Let's see how it works. Maybe like that. I don't know. I might have to reprint this card. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. But 5 and 6 are stuffed. So we are starting another round of stuffing 1 through 30. And okay. So that is done for this one. And these last dollars are gonna go into here. So we're coming back into here. So this challenge here, it's just a $1 challenge. It's for those dollars that I have left over in my wallet at the end of the week. I'm realizing that I didn't put anything into my buffer category this week, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay if I don't have buffer money this week. This one is closer to being done than the other dollar challenge that I have. So we'll just work on this one. So we're gonna add $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. So we'll check off 5 icons. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, not bad. $8 more and it'll be done. And this one, when I'm done, I'm either going to add all of it into the 100 envelope challenge or do 25 into the 1K that's in here, and then the other 15 into the 100 envelope challenge. That is probably what I'm gonna do. But it depends on how I'm feeling that day. I might change my mind and do something completely different. So that is that. We are done cash stuffing for this week. Let me just check off the last 3 that I did there. So if you came here from the first video, go ahead and put like a little yellow emoji or yellow heart into the comments. And then don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.